Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Today I got a new speed build. This one is a kind of a brick family home. This one is actually inspired by a house that I saw near where I live. I was just like driving by and I saw it and I was like, oh, this house looks so beautiful. It's kind of a dark color scheme this time. I don't usually do that dark, but this one is kind of dark also on the inside. But it, I think it turns out quite cute, and I'm gonna be using a lot of like blacks, a lot of like the kind of yellowy wood tones, and then the kids' rooms are gonna be super colorful, like the total opposite. There's gonna be like three bedrooms, two bathrooms. No, three bathrooms. So there's a bathroom for everyone. Well, except for the parents. The parents have to share, like, when you think about it. But this one has like a little carport on the side. I'm building it right now. Normally I don't build the carports, but this time I did because it is inspired on inspired by a like a real life house that has had the carport. So that's why. I'm using like this really beautiful brick. This is actually from the Businesses and Hobbies pack. I never used it before, but it just felt really fitting. It's really close to the real life brick, like the color, the texture. It just looked right. So that's what I wanted to use. So here I am moving to the inside to start to make the floor plan for the house. This one took me a little while. Like it didn't take me that long. Like of course I cut it out every time, but it didn't take me that long to figure out. It's always like these windows are a little bit smaller than the ones I usually use. So I could make like I could fit the kitchen and all more easily with these windows, but I didn't want the kitchen to be in the front. So that's why I put the kitchen in the back. You can see like one room with like a vertical window. So that's of course the kitchen. And here I am making the floor plan for the upstairs. There's gonna be two bathrooms, just like a ensuite bathroom for the master bedroom, and then like a whole bathroom for the kids. So these rooms on the like left side of the house are for the kids, and then the bigger room on the right side is the master bedroom with like the master ensuite bathroom attached to it. And there's like a little bit of a play space upstairs on like where the stair landing is. There's gonna be like a dollhouse and some like toy chest or something like that to like kind of accommodate for the kids. I thought, they can share that space because doll houses are so big in this game. You can't fit them in normal like bedrooms. So here I am starting on decorating the kitchen. I think you'll notice the kitchen is most often the first room of the house I decorate. It's just because like kitchen, that's the heart of the house, right? So it's such an important room, and it usually sets the tone of the house for me personally, to kind of like I make the kitchen and then I know, okay, this is the type of house that this is going to be. So I wanted this kitchen to be kind of dark toned, and that's really what set the tone for this house, to also be quite dark toned all throughout. There's also lots of whites, like especially on the walls. Not that much, but a little bit like in the bathrooms. So I'm using quite a mix of appliances and furniture in the kitchen. The counters are from Dream Home Decorator, as well as the upper cabinets, but the upper cabinets are actually from another set than the lower cabinets. But I just like the way these ones look more. Well, not necessarily more, but the other ones have like this more repeating pattern. Like they have more like open shelving, and if you have a lot of them next to each other, it looks a little bit silly. So I like this one a little bit better when you have like a big wall of it. And the uh, fridge and the stove are both from the Home Chef Hustle pack. I got a little, like a few little appliances there, and like a little coffee station on the like other wall with like coffee and tea maker. So um for the dining room, I am using just like this really big wooden table from, I think it's from the 21st like the Sims 21st birthday update when we got 21 CC items added to the game. This table is one of them, and some dream home decorators chairs, along with a love struck rug, and of course the desert locks curtains, because those are just so beautiful. I love them so much. I use them also way too much, like so often. And as for the bathroom, I'm using a lot of growing together items together with this love struck mirror. They just, the metals work so well together. I was really happy about that. And I have actually a spa day toilet, which actually also fits so well with the color scheme. It just really came together. Of course, like the color scheme is so simple. It's black and white and this kind of brassy metal, but it all kind of looks really nice together, I think. As for the wallpaper, you can see like the paneling I'm using is actually from the Businesses and Hobbies pack, which I hadn't used that much yet. I have used it now in a couple of builds, but before these few builds I made, I didn't use it that much. But now that I did, like the few times, I'm absolutely in love with it. I really like the texture. It looks so pretty, and I'm using it's quite a lot actually in this build. And I imagine also in the future I'm going to be using it a lot, because it's a really pretty paneling, and I really always love the panelings in my Sims homes. So in the living room we have like this really basic layout for me. So it's the built-in bookshelves from the Book Nook kit, along with this couch is actually from the Don Lothario kit. I don't know what the name was. And the armchairs are from the paranormal stuff pack. But I thought those went together quite well. I was actually quite surprised, because I was looking for one like armchair that goes with the couch, because of course there's only one couch in the back, because it's, of course it's a smaller kit, so there's a limited amount of items that they can put. But you know, it's always a shame when you don't have like a matching at least armchair or a love seat or something like that, that you only have one couch, like only a three-seater, only a love seat, whatever. And then I added like a little study nook here next to the living room, because I was thinking, there's a little bit too much space, but I don't have any space for like a separate study in this house. So I thought I'm gonna just use this one, like this space, for a little study. This house is very much like contemporary, very much my style, although I would not decorate my own house this dark. But in this house, it really, really works. I really like it with all the dark colors. These bookcases from the Growing Together are so pretty. I really, really like them. And I'm really, really happy that we have like the two separate versions, so you can like tile them together like this without it looking too samey. I'm just adding a little bit of clutter around the place, and then I'm moving on to the master bedroom. So this one is quite simple. I usually don't over decorate my master bedrooms that much. I just use like the dream home decorator a bed along with these tiny living nightstands, and of course some modern Lux kit curtains. I really, really like these ones. I I really like the ones that are like you that you have the curtain rod item, and the curtains are like kind of simple and plain, so you can use them everywhere. It's just so versatile. I really, really like it. So I'm just adding a little pen, like a little bench at the end of the bed. It's also from Dream Home Decorator, as well as the armchair. I really like this armchair. And the dresser is from Businesses and Hobbies. And the mirror, oh, I'm not sure. I think it's from Growing Together. And I'm just copying basically the bathrooms. Like, um, I'm not personalizing them at all. They are like basically exactly the same, all of the bathrooms. Because, this time I was feeling a little bit, I guess, lazy about it, but not really. Just like it went with the style of the house really well. I felt like, why change a good thing? It's not broke, why fix it? So here I am about to move to the like stair landing. Just add a little dollhouse there, like I told you, and a little the toy chest for some playtime for the kids, because there's gonna be like 2 children, age Sims, living in this house, I believe. Well, the bedrooms are decorated for 2 child aged Sims, so that's why the downstairs is not really child friendly. So I thought maybe they want to give the children at least a little bit of extra space, so they added like gave some space for the dollhouse and stuff in the stair landing. And this is where I'm using these growing together beds again, where I was like, oh, I never use these beds, but this house I did use them again. But usually before these 2 builds, I have not used these beds, I don't think, at all. I really, really like them, but I think it's kind of hard for me because the the beds have like the matching rug, but I feel like it turns out a little bit too samey. But I tried to use those, like the matching bed and the rug in these kids' bedrooms. So this bedroom that I'm decorating is like very girly. It's like kind of purple, pink, and blue, really drawing from the bedspread and the rug. Um, so I was imagining this girl is like, she's kind of artsy. Um, I I'm gonna add her for her like the drawing table, and then like a bunch of glitter from the Nifty Knitting pack, to like this knitting card, this pegboard item, and it's all gonna be like very cutesy, very pastel, but also like bright colors. I don't know, like just a lot of colors going on here from like the rainbow. So here I'm putting like a little extra table for some extra clutter, with some little shoes underneath, like some tops just tucked on the table, like maybe some more art supplies that they couldn't fit anywhere, so they just put like in little tubs on the table. Just some books. And this is where I realized, oh no, I don't have a dresser. So I'm like, where am I gonna fit a dresser for this poor child? So I'm gonna have to work it out a little bit and like scoot everything over just a tad. But I'm gonna fit this little, like, this stairs looking dress. I don't know how to uh like describe it, but this like stairs looking dresser, I fit in there, and I also fit the little tub of toys from Parenthood right next to it. So it all turned out quite well. It's really, really cute. So here I am moving into the boys' room. It's quite like blue, green, and orange kind of color scheme, just like the bed and the rug are. And I'm using like the dresser from Eco Lifestyle and this fun blue how do you call it, the chemistry set for the kids. I was kind of putting like the opposite kind of toys for the children so they could, like, of course they could share them, and if the girl wants to do some science they can always borrow this chemistry set, and then otherwise if the boy wants to do some arts they can always go into the girls room. And like, of course it's not ideal in the like real life to share your toys with your sibling, but in the Sims is fine, they don't mind, you know, it's all fine. It's just easier that way to fit like also like cute things in the rooms and not just like skill building items here, like packed full, which is how I usually build my rooms when I'm like really playing in them. They are much less clutter and cute items, and it's just a whole lot of like skill building items. Like there's the drawing table, there's the chemistry set, there's the violin. It's just all in there. But here I am on the back, working on the backyard. I add a quite a big pool, and all of these stone are black on the back in the backyard. And I think this would be not very pleasant in the summer because it would be so hot, but it fit with the style of the house. So I just went with it. I didn't really care that much that it, you know, realistically it wouldn't be that comfortable, but it looks really cool. I'm also going to be adding a swing set right here and the monkey bars item for the kids so that they also have some toys to play with outside. You know, this house is maybe sleek and kind of modern, but it still has space enough also for the children. I am here like in the front trying to figure out how I want this landscaping to be done, because like in real life in the house um, where like I took the inspiration from, the landscaping is so minimal. It's like just some bushes and that's it. And I'm kind of trying to mimic it here. It's not exactly the same, but it's about similar. But I thought the bushes were way too big. So here I am going in and making all of them smaller. And then I have to also like place them one by one because they are slightly not so nicely placed when they are um, just like in the default placements and size down. So this one was a tight, like a little bit tedious work, but it had to be done. I think it turned out really cute. It's a little bit different than what I usually do with my landscaping, but I've been also trying to kind of like reach out with that, I suppose, like trying to just make it nicer, trying to not nicer per se, but just different types of landscaping, because I know this is a like in real life a lot of the landscaping is quite minimal. Like not a lot of people have a lot of bushes in front of the house. Like it's usually maybe a few bushes, it's very trimmed, it's very neat. So that's also what I was kind of uh going for with this one. I added just a few cypress trees to the side and a few of the beech trees because those are very common from, you know, where I am. I don't know exactly what they had for landscaping in front of their house, but it's not that like it's not that deep. It's just inspiration. And I'm going around the lot to add some terrain paint to give just the last touches on the build, just add a little bit of outdoor lighting, just a little barbecue on the backyard. And then I'm just using these, like, I think these are from Lovestruck, these lights, but they light up the walls really nicely. I really, really like the way they look. So I also put them in the pool, and I'm also going to be painting the pool a little bit of a darker color in just a moment. But with that, this video is coming to the end, and I'm going to be putting the screenshots here at the end. Thank you so much for watching. Please like the video if you like the video, comment and subscribe. I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.